You're committing suicide. Rock and roll express through your mind. Running on air, keeping time. so much love over there.
I'm a white piece of paper, just a blank tablet for your autograph. Won't you tell me your story, all of your habits, show your photograph. Now I gaze at you in wonder, sweet surprise in your eyes. I'm the face in your mirror, see your reflection, look into your mind. I'm a clear pool of water, make your inspection, see what you can find. We can put our hearts together, we'll be free naturally. I'm here to hear you. I'm here to see you. I'm here to know your name and love you the way you are. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to please you. I'm here to satisfy, put an end to all your desires. Behold, my love, I'm here. Beloved, please be there. Well, that is officially the end of an era, as the last living member of Sod passed away, I guess, a couple weeks ago. And a little special musical tribute there to the boys from '72 who put together a solid pair of albums. Love you there, John T. Good to see you, buddy. So yes, the usual intro. Stars, Final, Orange, New, Lanced, Realms, Coalesce, Role-Playing Unlimited, Coalescence, Tragically HP. Let's play. Thanks for being here, friends. Good to see you.
Wake up! Wake up!
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Howdy.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good to see y'all. Hope you're having a good week so far.
I'm eating Domino's, so you know, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm having some sweet and sour pork stir fry right now.
That sounds alright. Well, we've got a battle in progress that we left off a couple weeks ago. Let's get that in play. If I can find the junkyard, it's in here somewhere. There it is. Alright, welcome back to the junkyard. If you did not catch the recent plotline addition in the new Coalescence channel, it specifically pertains to what is going on during this scene with your characters, as well as a little behind the scenes at what Acererak was doing after the dump truck was thrown at him. So definitely worth 3 to 5 minutes of your read right there. Also helps explain where one of our characters was during that little bit there, and why she suddenly is... Oh, I didn't have enough vamp material to have that spill over smoothly as I had hoped, so now I just gotta add words to kill the dead air. There we go. That explains why our friend Zerend is all of a sudden over here by the dump truck where Acererak previously was at. Yeah, she talked herself out of that in a pretty smooth way. Aside from that, I mean, looking at what's left on the board here and the fact that we've already kind of taken control of the machine gun, I didn't really see a point to continuing the initiative in order. As a matter of fact, our remaining orcs are going to throw up their arms back here behind the tires. They're going to toss those automatic rifles into the dirt. The Trollkin laying down here in the tires for the second time will likewise just kind of he's already prone, he just throws his arms up. The only issue that we really have are the Lich Hounds, which do not know the meaning of surrender, but considering the 1 1/10 of them versus the entire combined might of the party, I'm kind of feeling like the odds are looking good for your team, unless Katie somehow gives everybody a like 5 rounds of natural ones in a row. Usually she keeps
I mean, it's always possible. It's always possible.
It's usually just for yourself, though. You're pretty cool like that, you know, to spill that over to other
well, I'm
people.
just so nice that, like, I'll take all the nat ones. It's fine.
Yeah,
Love you guys.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what we got going on right here and right now. Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Yeah, so I mean, unless you guys have another creative idea of how you want to deal with the Lich Hounds, I think we can just kind of hand wave that and say you guys slay them and they are done. Actually, there's 3 of them. I didn't even notice this guy here at about a third, but the point remains.
Yeah, we can wave that off and step out of initiative.
Excellent. Yeah, that's
you always
it, right?
like try to adopt them. I mean, come on, they're like little puppies.
Yeah, that's totally the problem I've been having with Roll20 is the login, log out thing. So I'm actually running both sides of it on Google Chrome, whereas usually player side is on Firefox and GM side is on Chrome, so I don't confuse myself. But Firefox just would not log in for the life of me. So, yes, let's finish off the Lich Hounds. We are also, none of us, seeing any sign of Acererak on site. And Zerend can quickly confirm that he went and flew off or teleported or something of that nature. What do we intend to do with our 3 prisoners right here, the 2 orcs and the 1 troll?
That's a really good question. But while other people are thinking, Dalinar is going to pick up these rifles over here and secure them, just so they can't pick them back up.
That's fair. Passive
I mean, we
insight.
started this lovely fire. We can toss them in the fire.
Oh dear.
No, it's gonna be my go-to.
Yeah, I guess speaking of which, let's Enfuego a bit more over here. Spread that through the entire facility.
Dalinar doesn't want any part of throwing them in, so while the team's discussing that, he's going to slip down here and investigate inside.
Yeah, looks like you found some shower stalls here. Couple cabinets for some changes of clothes. A little stove down here on the southeast side of the room, and looks like somebody got the wrong end of a wooden chair, and the chair is all that remains.
Did we search these orc?
They have thrown down their weapons, but nobody has gone to the surviving ones and actively searched them.
I'll do that.
Alrighty. Nope, none of them are holding any hidden weapons.
Is there anything to loot on any of these bodies?
Oh,
Here.
absolutely.
Do
Absolutely.
they know how to read or write? They got any paper on them?
Because I'm gonna loot the shit out of them.
Oh, there's some paper that can be found in at least one of these areas nearby.
Let's put them in some tires, and we'll put a for sale sign on them. Stick them out front in the gate.
Zarand will inform your characters of her findings during her time trapped with a Sararak there. Basically just saying that she was able to see that his true plans were to change all of you into undead that would serve him, and he would hope to use your collective power to topple the demigod Vecna, and regardless of what schemes that Sararak had hatched, Vecna would have ultimately been triumphant.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't die.
I would like to start taking a look at this turret. Does it look like it's just like they Jimmy rigged it into place there, or does it look like it's potentially like up over 500 pounds?
It's definitely over 500 pounds. This is a Starship Cannon vehicle. Or, I'm sorry, a
Gotcha.
Starship Cannon turret. And it's not in any permanent way adhered to the top of the bus, but if your group had hopes of making use to it, you would probably need some kind of vehicle of this sort on which to mount it. Ideally one that runs and not a busted up school bus like this.
Yeah.
Bob,
No,
Bob
Phil.
can run.
No, definitely if it was under 500 pounds, I have Tenther's floating disc.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't think
Bob-
we would have
Bob
any
can
problem. I don't think we would have any problem moving it around between the strength in our group. It's just that nobody can
It has
lift
to
it
be
and
mounted.
use it as a gun. Think Glitter Boy from the Palladium system. If you don't have the Glitter Boy armor and you're trying to use the railgun, you'll get one shot off with it, and that's what they'll write on your epitaph. They
what I'm
find
here
your
for.
body.
Out in a blaze of glory, just like I came in.
That's the way, man. That's the way to go. But yeah, otherwise the cannon is still very much operational. There are some electric components to it, but as an artificer, it doesn't look like anything terribly complex. The only issue really is the mode of transport, and even that, just getting it from point A to point B, you don't really think would be an issue for your group. It's really just how do we make use of this.
Yeah.
How's
No,
that
it's-
dump truck
it's-
I threw looking?
How's the what with the who now?
How's that dump truck I threw looking?
It's not in the greatest of shape. It was not seemingly operable at the start of the encounter. It was in the mechanics bay over here before you lifted it off of its mountings and tossed it out here. The token probably looks like it's in better shape than it actually is.
Damn.
Yeah, your best bet might be one of these larger rigs over here to the west. These things look like they could be operable. If I can get it to work. There we go.
Yeah, let's check out that blue one.
Yeah, those seem like they might be okay. You might get lucky and find a vehicle in one of these heaps of cars here, but then you're not really sure how stable they'll be. These two over here look like they're okay. Got a little
I'm gonna
Camaro,
check
Chevy
the
Camaro
blue
over
dump
there.
truck.
All right, or El Camaro, I should say, not Chevy Camaro. Does Bob have land vehicle
Probably not.
operations stuff?
How about a good performance check?
That would be useful in convincing the group that you'll be able to drive this thing, but I'm not going to be convinced.
That's about all I got.
Anybody in the group got land vehicle operation? It works for wagons and carriages just as well as it does motor vehicles. There's a little usual couple skill checks the first couple times you got to drive it, but after that it becomes second nature.
I do have proficiency, but Dalinar didn't come from a world with anything like this. So I'll let you rule on that.
It totally transfers over. It would just, as I was saying, it would be a matter of a couple skill checks the first few times, even for basic operations, and then after that I would probably only call for checks if you're trying to do like extreme driving and things of that nature. Let's get back to the
Ooh,
looting.
wheelie.
We got a lot of looting to do here. That's always fun. Just drag this guy out of the fire before any goodies that he's carrying go up in flames with him. One issue, and this is only a minor issue, especially with an artificer and somebody who knows how to drive in the party. We don't know where the keys to the vehicle are, but hopefully they're somewhere on site.
I mean, if I just hit it, it should start, right?
If cinema has taught us anything, you got like 50-50 chance.
Beautiful.
Alright, so not counting the Lich Hounds, because they were not toting anything good. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them dead, 4 of them in custody. Oh, and then not to mention the lich that you guys killed. Did the other lich run away, or what happened? Oh no, he's over here.
Oh.
Both liches, we got them. Those are the guys that are most likely to have some goodies on them. Okay, so 13. These orcs aren't rich, but we're high-level characters, and that means we need moolah. I don't know. What do you say? 7,000 sound good? Oh
I'm
dear.
not complaining.
Yeah.
47,000 sounds good.
Yeah, I rolled that a little. Try that again. There we go. 11,642 gold coins found between the bodies, as well as the prisoners. You guys relieve them of their coins. They're not going to be needing those anytime soon, or will they? Your choice. But 11,642 to divide among your group. Don't forget that Dawn is here, but not here. And rat-a-tat-tat. Yes, the fun part right here. The official role-playing unlimited magic item generation system. I roll percentile. I ask each of you to roll percentile, and you guys are looking to roll as close to that 76 that I established as the mark as possible. If one of you gets within like 5 or 10, odds are we're going to find some magic items. If you get under 5 or match my number exactly, we're likely to find something very special. Look at that.
Hey!
Look at that.
Very nice.
Got some 30s, 59. 71.
Honestly, this would have been a hilarious time to roll a nat 1. Like, this would have been so funny for a nat 1.
You know, that's what happened last night for Sunday Crew when they were rolling this exact thing, but I didn't tell them what they were rolling for ahead of time. And I rolled a 4 on the percentile, and Parker, who also rolls a lot of natural ones, she rolled a 0-1 on the percentile, and everybody was like, oh, of course you got that, and she thought that she effed everything up, and it turned out that she was the one who generated magic items for the group. One of the few times the nat 1 was actually kind of cool. Well, alright, between John and Rob there, we have got at least a pair of rolls here. That means I'm going to need our magic item inventory here. I'm thinking let's go one rare, one very rare option. Here comes bright mode. Oh dear. Oh, there it is. Alright, so for Rob, if you would please roll me a very specific number here, a 1 die 326. That's one you'll have to use the manual roller for. And then
Set 326.
yes, sir. And then for John, we're looking for a 1 die 192. $320. That's an interesting one. I'm not familiar with that. Oh, fuck off. What's going on here?
What's the code again? Because I did the exclamation one, but that didn't work.
/R.
Exclamation roll.
Forward slash,
ah.
yeah, /R. Oh, weapon. Alright, this one's going to be hard to find, apparently. No, that's not it. This is very strange. I looked up every one of these items before I priced them and put them into this compendium, and on the very first one here, I cannot find the item in our compendium. Maybe Roll20 is having compendium issues too? Let's see if I can find it online. There it is. Okay. It is a weapon, And in this respect, we're going to be a little flexible and allow you guys as the group to decide what form this weapon will be based on who we think will benefit from it most. If I can get the page to load and I don't have to keep vamping by just forming words for no freaking reason while I just watch the thing spin and spin and spin. You know, it's a good time to vamp. You do the Arnold Braunschweiger voice. Oh, there
I'll
it
be
is.
right back. I gotta run to the oven real quick.
Okay. Where the F are you? Oh, it's each of these. Okay, so they're all the same thing. Great, now I gotta click another link here just to get it. Come on. I am not impressed with this 5E tools page. Okay, it is a weapon of certain death. When you damage a creature with an attack using this weapon, the target cannot regain hit points until the start of your next turn. And that seems to be about the extent of it. And again, we can assign that to any weapon that we want. It does not, unless this page is wrong, which I'd say give it like 50-50. I mean, I rely on our compendium for final word on everything. But unless this is incorrect, it does not look like this item requires attunement. So that is a nice little bonus right there. Doesn't look like it has a plus to attack or anything like that. It's just a magic weapon that if you damage it, they can't get hit points back.
I mean, if no one wants it, I'll take it as a great axe.
I am perfectly content with my weapon.
I suppose we should see what that 121 generates us before we make any final decisions. Wow, well that's a fine thing to come up. Very rare items typically cap out at 50,000 gold pieces each, with a few very rare exceptions. This item happens to cost 49,000 gold pieces new. It is known as the Peregrine Mask. We actually probably have like a dozen of these things. Now, this has got to be it. Yeah, the Peregrine Mask is also not appearing in the compendium, so this has got to be one of the Roll20 issues. But I believe it gives you a flight speed equal to your movement, and it also gives you advantage on initiative rolls. Okay, while
Yeah,
we're
the flight speed is 30, is 60,
yes,
but yeah.
yeah, flight speed not equal to yours. It is 60. Also advantage on initiative, and this item does require attunement.
I'd rather have that. Let me fly and swing around my great axe and be a titan in the sky.
I don't have any attunement slots, so it's not for me.
I have plenty of attunement slots. As I keep leveling, I keep getting more.
Fury, I would bring those 3 rifles over to you.
Which rifles were there?
They are automatic rifles, and just for completionist sake, we can probably find another 8 of them on the corpses that are in functional condition. And
Do
then,
we want to just kind of group them all together for potential trade with that one settlement?
that could certainly work. Let's check to see if there's any ammunition. Yeah, these guys were running pretty low on ammo as well, and they shot a lot of it at you guys. What we are finding is what they had in the chambers or the magazines of the vehicles or the clip of the vehicles. I said vehicles, the clip of the weapons, if you want to go 80s style with it, but gun enthusiasts get really pissed off when you call it a clip.
Listen, I wasn't going to say anything, but
I always joke with them and say, fine, I'll fucking throw my copy of National Geographic in this fucking thing and see if that'll get it to shoot, since you're insisting on a goddamn magazine. But I will freely admit magazine is the technically correct term, which means it is the best kind of correct. Damn, I'm just finding more and more living guys here. Look at that, I found another orc and another troll. They were like hiding among the dead. But you've got them all rounded up. It's really still just a matter of what we want to do with them. Again, they do appear sufficiently cowed, but they were obviously in service of Acererak and did try their best to kill you. And in Nyx's case, they were pretty damn close to successful. Actually, I think they did kill her, and you had to revivify her.
we're going to put tires around all of them, and we're going to set them close to the fire. So that way, as the rubber heats up, it burns them, and they slowly catch on fire and burn it.
Oh, man. That's like 8 dark side points per character right there. Let's try one more of these.
So, did we want to try, because you guys did find the vehicle, do we want to try bring in this cannon, or do we want to dismantle it?
We haven't checked to see if we can find keys or get it running yet.
I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get it running even without keys.
Correct. Let's roll investigation and just in passing, just to see if we happen to find the keys, maybe. But yeah, as Fury is saying there, it's not essential that we find them. I got no fucking light here. I got too much light here. I really try.
Oh no, it doesn't want to swap to the front sheet.
What'd you call me?
You said investigation?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, let's bring
Glad
these.
somebody's good at this.
Let's play around with these. One of the liches had a staff of fire, one of them had a staff of frost. Oh god, I'm getting caught up on my... Ah! There we go. Okay, so that ought to take care of all of that. I would also say Pontius and Rasmus each also had 300 gold piece diamonds in their inventory, so that's some nice revivify fuel there for our team here. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's what we're looking at there. Fury would actually be the one, ironically, to find the keys to the vehicle, and I'm thinking...
It was definitely attached to the safety switch on the cannon then.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, that the keys to the vehicle are right here on the cannon. Grix finds an old rusted key in the dirt, and he's like 1000% convinced that this is the key.
Someone said they found the key over there?
Hey, I found some keys right here.
Hey, toss them here. Let me see if I can get this truck running.
Wasn't it Johnny who had the proficiency in the land vehicles operation? Why are we trusting Bob with this?
I just want to see if it turns on, man.
Oh, okay. But I tell you about trying to turn things on in my game. It's PG-14 here. A 4. Well, you're pretty sure this is the right key. It does fit the vehicle perfectly, not just for the ignition, but also for the doors. But there appears to be some repairs needed before this vehicle is going to be able to drive. It's definitely operable, but it's not currently operable.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it and try again.
Okay, roll percentile. Holy moly. That'll do it right there. Yeah, the alternator cables were not properly connected, and for some reason the timing belt had slipped off, and that just like knocks everything back into place, and big ass nasty cloud of black smoke comes out the exhaust, and yeah, we got ourselves a functional vehicle here. The
Fuck yeah.
last order of business, I would say, is yeah, we got just over a half tank of gas in this thing too. Let me actually, I'm pretty sure I've got a token of this sort because that vehicle is actually glued to the map, but I've got so many trucks and cars and what have you that I'm sure I can find something that will fit
Better have
this.
flames on it.
Oh dear. Well, yeah, we can spend a short rest and like try to customize it. And then I can just drag the cannon over to that.
I mean, we've got
Flames
plenty
add
of flames
10
in the
horsepower.
building. We can make the flames from the building go onto the car. That's flames for the car, right?
Real flames will probably add 20 horsepower.
Sure. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's right. We've got the mighty Humvee with the glowing undercarriage.
Money. Slap that bad boy right on top.
Got this food truck right here. Isn't this the place you want to go eat at?
Probably have good Mexican food.
Oh, heck yeah. There's so many good ones here in Vegas. Boy. Well, I'm not finding the truck that I want. Oh, here we go. I think we got the winner here in this pack. Okay, here we go. As you asked.
Fuck yeah.
A truck with fire.
It's got barbed wire and everything. This bad boy is ready for the turret.
Actually, yeah, this actually seems about as close as we're gonna get here, aside from the fact that it's not a dump truck. I don't have one that actually fits that theme. This one will work, though. Oh. There. Get you.
Ordered the UPS truck.
Yeah, good old big brown truck with a plasma.
Hey,
cannon.
any truck is a dump truck if you take it to a dump.
I'm gonna take an attack here with our good troll buddy, and that will give you the statistics for the weapon. It is a Shatterpoint cannon, and it does 10 die 10 lightning damage. It uses your dexterity and attack modifiers. None of your characters would be proficient with this type of weapon, so when making attacks with it, make sure to unclick the proficiency box, but otherwise any and all of you are free to add this weapon onto your character sheets, and you guys could just alternate or however you want to do it, who's in the gunner spot. In addition, let me take a look here at our rest tracker. We did take a short rest 2 sessions ago, and it's still, it's maybe like an hour or 2 before we would normally take our second one, so we can take an early one right now, or we can just let the time pass because we're going to need to spend a little time here getting this cannon properly mounted to the vehicle. In that respect, Fury, would you roll a check with your Tinker's tools, please? Hey there, Blue Phoenix. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, there you go. Just cast Continual Flame on the truck, and it'll give the illusion of having some Enfuego.
Will it work if I just click the Tinker's tools, or if it does it just need to be a dex check?
It will work, and then for your case, you are able to choose between dexterity or intelligence for the tools. Whichever one works better for you.
It did not work with clicking on it, so...
It might have brought up a box behind your character sheet that's asking you to pick the attribute modifier.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, it does that with spells too. It'll ask you like what level you're trying to cast it at, and you're like, I'm clicking the spell, but nothing's happening. It used to populate that box in front of everything. That's how it should do it. Okay, 20. That's good enough. You're able to get this thing hooked up within the hour. And you are familiar enough with the weapon to recognize that the current power supply is good for 14 more shots with this weapon.
Okay.
It's like Bob just went and crawled himself under the truck, just making sure to check for any leaks.
Gotta do a pre-trip.
Yeah. Well, okay. Final point of order. I mean, are we in fact killing off the prisoners? Are we leaving them here? Are we going to try to give them a stern warning? Perhaps a lecture, a tale of morality? Is anybody going to try to heal Nyx here? Because, yeah, her jugular is still bleeding profusely down her torso there. So we might want to tend to that at some point.
Well,
Bob is
with
100%
time,
sticking them in tires and burning them.
With time, doesn't she heal up?
Oh, she's got the superhero or the superpower of regeneration. So yes, I think it's what, 3 HP per round, or is it 6 HP per round?
It is 6.
It is 6. So yeah, within like 2 to 3 minutes, yeah, she'll be back up to full. So you can go ahead and make that adjustment. Good catch. Yeah, I guess if nobody's stopping Bob, then that is what is happening. The cruelest of tortures. What is your character's strength check?
Well, wrong one.
Okay. Well, it's bad news. Which two are you grabbing first?
The Prokin Raiders.
Okay. So we got that, and yeah, they are struggling to break free. I don't think they're going to be able to match a 26 to save their lives.
I would like to help.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, then we're going to need a strength check from you, because as soon as these guys are wise to what's going on, they are looking in a state of panic. So let's see how a 15 strength, we might be able to contest that. Let's see. Oops, I rolled one too many. Oh, look at that. The only one that made it is the guy that didn't need to make it. Against all odds, Rochelle strong-arms 2 of them over to the firearms herself, and then this one right here is the only one that's going to be able to possibly make a break for it, as he just goes running off with a... Oh, there we... Oh, son of a bitch. And yes, that's the last that we saw of the Acererak minions here. One of them shouts at the other, "You told us surrender would be a good idea!" And that's like one of the last things that you hear, aside from one of them say, "Fuck you!" And I suppose it won't be any great effort for one of you with any determination to chase down the weakest of the orcs who has already vacated the premises, but otherwise we've got an orc with 7 hit points who got away.
Bob runs in the highway.
Oh, run down by semi. Yeah, you would see this guy. What is Bob's movement?
40.
It would take like a solid minute, but I've got a movement of 30, so you would slowly be gaining on him and putting the fear of God into him before you finally catch him, and after that point, it's pretty much no contest.
Money. Just stab him with my axe and drag him back.
Yeah, we'll drop an X on him and add him to the pile. And that should pretty much get us off of this map here. I gotta do a little thing with this. Let's copy that bit right there. Bring it over to the world map. And Zarin just watches all this go down and shakes her head. So, when I said that the powers that put all of these events into motion were greatly counting on all of you to help them out by lending your strength to add further death to the galaxy, and in conjunction asking that you consider which creatures you kill and which you don't. Did any of this mean anything?
I mean,
We consider
they
them we
attacked
wanted
us.
to kill.
Right, they were gonna kill us. So I mean, tit for tat.
They were going to. They did not. They also surrendered, and you thereafter had the choice whether or not to kill them or spare their lives. I understand in the heat of combat, when the axe is swinging at your face, such decisions are not always possible to be effected.
Couldn't trust them enough not to kill many others, though, if we let them go.
I can't argue with that. You're more
That and
seasoned
it was fun.
in this than I am. I can't help but feel that we are playing right into the hands of what they want.
War is slaughter.
In this case, I feel war is the preliminary. Well, if that is the end of our adventures on this map, let's skedaddle on. I don't use that word very often. Well, usually it's making our way down, so we're going to replace that with skedaddle. Skedaddling our way downtown, and getting right back over here. We now got ourselves a bitchin' vehicle. We've got another location revealed in the vehicle graveyard. The truck is now ours to take as we wish, although we almost immediately realize an issue on the freeway ahead, as it's a pretty clear-cut bet that between the traffic congestion already on the bridge, some of which just appears natural, others of which appear very intentionally designed to prevent your progress, combined with the crumbling state of the bridge, you're almost immediately all looking at each other like, do we really want to take this thing across the bridge and like go swimming? Like, can we convert it to a submersible?
I'm sure it could
Oh,
submerge itself.
Let's just attach the cannon to each car as we cross.
Six years later.
I think it would be quicker for you to just flip the cars out of the way.
I mean, if we get rid of all the cars, it'll offset the weight, so the truck should definitely be able to cross.
I'm not sure driving across that is a good idea anyway.
Should we temporarily disable the truck and like cover the cannon and stuff, and then cross?
Yeah, we'll leave it here for when we come back.
Just park it somewhere, hopefully discreet. Cover it with a tarp and or some natural foliage, hopefully so somebody else doesn't find it, kind of thing.
Yes, sir.
That is.
Make sure the
Oh, go ahead, buddy.
make sure the barrel's pointed towards the front of the truck so it's not sticking off to the side.
Sure, for sure. That's totally cool. Let's roll a group survival check if in fact the entire group is trying to do this. Otherwise, if it's just 2 people, let's pick who has the best roll and have them roll with advantage to simulate the second person giving them the help action.
I've got a +8.
Survival, I have a +13.
There's Dom. I've been missing your voice all night, dude. Good to hear you, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely not helping with that. I have a +0.
Don't ask me for help. I have a +2.
Yeah, not proficient.
All right, sounds like it's us two.
Yeah. Huh?
Go ahead and roll it, Dom, with advantage. Yeah, 29 there for Dom, since Bob's giving him the help. And that, yeah, you guys are feeling confident about the camouflage job, even more so after you guys get about 45 feet away and you do one last longing glance over your shoulder and you forget which side of the road you stashed it on, because that's how good the camouflage is.
We may have done too well of a job.
Ah, god damn it. That's a tomorrow problem.
That's fair.
Or later this afternoon.
Yeah, i.e. January of next year by the Role-Playing Unlimited in-game clock. Well, okay, so we are getting onto this bridge right here. It's been a bit of back and forth with these. The first time we tried to go through one of these congested areas, it was the most intense zombie encounter we've had, not necessarily to date, but at that point to date. And other times we've been able to go through with just a bit slower pace and our perceptions more acutely trained. Oh me, oh my. Doubting everything now. I have 2 bridge maps prepared for this one, and I changed my mind from the first one and built a second one about 45 minutes before the stream kicked off, and now I'm like, should I use the first one? I don't know. Let's stick with the second one here. Oh, I will drag your tokens onto the board, and then we will be good to roll. I'll bring Buddy here just in case we're still on this map next session. But if we are, I'm going to be kind of disappointed in our party here. Either that or we're going to get into like the most intense of RPs that lasts forever and a day. Let's get Sting. That is our companion. Let's see, what is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm starting to understand why some of the lagging is taking place. I have 76 maps between Monday and Tuesday on this game page. Okay. Sting. Alright, let's get you guys over here. It's fortunately an uneventful trek for the first quarter, first third of the bridge. The vehicle congestion is pretty heavy. You're definitely feeling good about your choice of not bringing the large truck with you on this stretch, especially once you get to a section of the bridge that has been converted into a camp, a market. You're not possibly some combination of both, but as your group approaches, the people who presumably call this place home all go scattering to the other side of the bridge. There is a noticeable break in the bridge of about 50 feet or so on average. And then there is a narrow homemade bridge that allows these people to traverse between both sides of the bridge. There are a lot of people here as well, and they are about as diverse a lot as you will find. And let's check on that here when we get to that map and gauge our move accordingly. You guys are all the way down here at the south end, but if we step over to the north end, just in case your maps didn't automatically load you here, this is where we begin. Further on up, you can definitely see some of the evidence of the marketplace area, the tents, the aforementioned homemade bridge that spans the center area. And then there are just a whole lot of people here. Most of them, if not all of them, are human survivors of some sort. They do have a battle bot or some kind of drone in their company. These people do all appear to be more from the Chicago setting as opposed to the Kryn setting. And they've, they've got some young'uns with them here as well, and some very, very young'uns that do not appear intimidated by your group's approach at the slightest. So we will have a potentially interesting encounter, not of the norm, as we approach this site. And I will turn it over to you to see how you want to handle this.
I reckon Dalinar would look at the group and just kind of shrug his shoulders like he doesn't care if you follow or not. And he will walk towards the front of the bridge, no weapons in hand, and just get within a good shouting distance and oh, do you have safety over there?
This one right here on the front of the bridge, backed up by this lady.
That's my new wife.
I had a feeling. That's why I put her up on the front lines here. I was like, I think I know Katie well enough to know which one to put up here. The guy in front kind of gives you a bit of a nod, and he's got a little knife twirling thing going on with one hand. The guitar in front of him in the picture is not readily apparent. But apparently he knows how to play a jam or two when he has the time. He shouts back in English. Are you speaking English or Common?
Probably Common first, and if that doesn't work, English.
Yeah, they kind of look back and forth at each other, and they start to shrug, and it looks like he's about to respond before you repeat yourself. in English, and he shouts back, "Safety? Yeah. For you? No. The hell are you doing out here?"
Trying to connect groups like yourselves with others so that we can make a better stand against the undead.
Why would you think we'd be interested in such a thing? We got a sweet setup here. We're properly defended against the undead.
This concrete doesn't look like a good place for growing food.
This ain't the only place we got.
So is the island on the other side of the bridge yours?
Aye, 'tis ours, yeah. The woman shouts over his shoulder, "Whatever you're selling, we're not interested in."
Wasn't looking to sell or buy, just looking for others.
Everything's a form of barter.
This is true, and my companions have picked some things up along the way.
This girl up here on this elevated platform who's kind of standing up on the back of the couch looking over a somewhat protective wooden barrier here. She's just kind of looking over with a sneer, and she throws she spits off the side, seemingly in your direction. Nowhere near coming close to you, but she definitely pops her head up over the side, just. Psst.
I think Dalinar would be pretty dismissive about that and just look at the water where it fell and then look back at the others. You don't seem too friendly.
Took you that long to figure us out, huh? If this weren't another day,
Yeah.
we might be asking for all of your possessions. As it stands, you caught us on a good day. It's a day off. We're here connecting with the fine folks that we have the good fortune of sharing company with. But the fact remains, we got what we need here. We hear what you're saying. We're just not interested.
Do you speak for all these people?
I do.
Bigger fools than I thought. And I'll turn around and walk back to the group.
Here's some grumbling behind you from some of the collectives, and one of them shouts, "Yeah, go back where you came from!" That's about the extent of that. We head back over here to the rest of the party. Anything else we would like to cover in that respect?
I'll just make sure everybody knows that the only way forward is a fight. And they're not undead, they're just idiots.
Should we leave them a way to contact in case their situation changes?
I'm gonna throw something in the chat, and I want to know if this would help us at all. It probably will not, given, the setting of a zombie apocalypse. But would this be of any help? they let us, just kind of pass through at least.
I think the issue we have there is this is not high society. Were we in such a place, that would
Are
certainly
these
be
common
applicable.
folk? Because common folk would make effort to accommodate and avoid my displeasure.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Be displeased. Be
yeah.
very displeased if we can't just kind of pass through at the very least.
Yeah, but I mean, what you're expecting ahead is just a whole lot more of the same. If what they're saying is true, that the entire island is just full of more people like them, and this is their civilization, like, do we really want to be here? I mean, are we hoping to find somebody else that we can hope to convince, or what's our ultimate goal, even were we to get past this threshold?
Well, that's the group. Like, are we trying to accrue forces?
They don't seem interested, but we could try again.
If that's what you want to do, I can probably help with that. But if we are not trying to just amass more for our side, for our fight, then I feel like it would be very moot. Be moot point. It wouldn't matter.
How about you have our new companion join you? Maybe they have an idea towards her direction of thought.
Zarin looks around. They all appear to be human. What makes you think they'd be interested in anything I have to say?
Well, I mean, you're looking for a cure for all this. If they have a big enough community, maybe there's somebody working on it.
I am seeking a resolution. I am not certain how effective a cure would be.
Someone find
Yeah,
us a
we're
reason
not
to
just-
stay. I want to make that woman my wife.
Go hit on her.
I acknowledge that I have autism, but I cannot reason with the tism. I have not managed to do that in real life. I don't think I can get it to happen in a game.
You can always just do the narrative pass and say she does this, as opposed to actually like trying to role play the moment yourself. Either are always appropriate options depending on comfort level.
Okay, God bless, because like my real life charisma is like a -4,
Bullshit.
as opposed to the 20 that I have on this character. So you know I'm gonna go hit on her. You know it.
Okay. The two of them are kind of talking with each other when Rochelle shows up and the guy turns back. Thought we were done with all of you. What is it now?
It is not with you with whom I seek an audience.
All right. Are you trying to go for a persuasive approach? Is that the skill you're looking for?
Yeah, we'll do persuasion real quick. Do I persuade her to be my wife?
You are 100% sure you have her interest. And we'll do a little switcheroo here. So she's going to take the front and kind of shoo our guy here to the back. And she is more or less just interested in, aside from the vibe she's catching from you, she's more or less interested in what intentions, if any, your group has with their people.
Well, I will explain that we intend them absolutely no harm. We don't wish to disrupt their lives as they have so curated them here. We simply wish to be of assistance, should we be able to provide any.
Okay, alright. Well, it's clear that she is somebody of some authority in this collective. And while there are some groans and grumbles from some of the assembled behind, we are at least on neutral enough terms with these people now that we can barter with them. We don't know necessarily that we have an alliance, but we know that hopefully if we encounter them out in the field, they will not be attacking us on sight. But many of them are at this point willing to step over to the other side of the bridge, open their market. Despite the inhospitability of the bridge location here, the fruit, vegetables, and even candies and breads that they have in their marketplace here are about the best quality that you've found here. Some of the fruits are even better than what you guys are able to grow back at your home base. Hey, speaking of which, we haven't been able to connect with them for the last few hours in game, and that's a little concerning. For any who didn't catch that tag, we are now no longer able to access our home bases. Who didn't see that one coming? So, yes, we are somewhat successful in our attempts here to establish a common bond. Probably neutral is the best that we can hope for on an initial encounter, especially with a natural 20 right there, getting us from indifferent, borderline hostile, all the way up to neutral, to use the old morale condition chart there from like 2E, 3E D&D. They might still have it in 5E, I just can't remember if I've ever seen it in any of the books. But we otherwise have some general bartering ability here. They don't. You're able to summon the merchant here if for some reason you haven't bought what you already felt like you needed over the week in the Discord server. Otherwise, if you have any further ideas of how we want to interact with this scene, we can certainly address that after the halftime break. You can discuss it during that time. And otherwise, we will catch you in about 15 minutes or so with more RU Gaming. Thanks for hanging out tonight, friends. We'll see you soon. Hey there, welcome back, everybody. Oh, did
Welcome back.
Bob step up? He's ready to kill everybody.
Fuck yeah.
Do we have a completed list of everything we'd gotten from the junkyard? Allocated to everyone?
I hope so.
I know we got a total of 11,642 gold coins, and I think there were like a few automatic weapons, if I'm not
Yeah, I
mistaken.
think you said 9 of those.
No.
20.
Well, it should have been 11. We had 3, and then he gave us 8 more to round us out. And then we had the weapon that keeps people from healing, which can be whatever you want. And then we had that flying mask.
And the
And a staff of frost and a staff of fire.
Is it flames or is it fire?
I thought it was fire.
Staff of Fire. Should be very rare.
And then there was another 500 gold on 2 bitches.
You said there's more gold? Or was it
Yeah. We found more gold.
What was the split for that other section?
The total was 500. I don't know what the split was.
Yeah, there definitely would have been 11 auto rifles in total. The items that you listed, as I recall, that is a complete listing.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't 500 gold. It was 500 gold worth of diamonds, I think.
Oh, it's the 3 diamonds.
Correct. They each
Yeah. That's what
they
it was.
each had 3 of them, so there should be 6 300 gold piece diamonds.
For the diamonds, who all had Revivify? Buddy, me, and did Dalinar also have one?
Nope, not yet.
Do we want to just split the diamonds between me and Buddy for right now, and then resplit them once we have another Revivify?
Makes sense to me.
And then, is there a second bag of holding in the group, or do we want to throw all the rifles in mine?
I do
I'm
have
pretty
one. Go ahead, John T.
No, I was just gonna. I was just gonna say. I'm pretty sure we picked up 2 or 3 more the last time.
I have a bag of holding.
Yeah, because I don't care who we have for storing the rifles, if we're just going to use them for trade materials or restocking our base. Because I have a lot of stuff I throw in mine.
Yeah, I'll take them. That's not a problem.
Do you guys mind if I do some artillerist stuff to the Staff of Fire? Or do we want to use it for something else?
Do whatever you want with it.
Oh, never mind on that. I don't think I can attune to it. Is that just D&D Beyond, or is it also a World 20 for attunement only by Druid, Sorcerer, Warlock, or Wizard?
Let me check the DMG. I couldn't get the compendium to work, so I just I knew I wanted the liches to have some staffs, and that's kind of where I ended up. Oh, staff. Yeah, Druid, Sorcerer, Warlock, or Wizard. Although Artificers came out after this book was published, so what does D&D Beyond say?
It's just pulling it from the Basic Rules 2014. Let me see if I can find the 2024 one.
Well, no, we want the 2014, but it should it should be updated to include the Artificer in that if they're meant to be, because yeah, that book, I think that class came out in like the
Tasha's.
Oh, was it Tasha's? I thought it was the other one, the Xanathar. Yeah.
Yeah, it came out with Tasha's and Eberron.
I guess another quick option here would be just to search it. "5e, yes, the Artificer can use the Staff of Fire in 5th edition, as it is a magical staff that can be used as a quarterstaff. How to use the Staff of Fire, and then it gives you a lot of fun little options here, but we'll leave that for another time.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks like you would be eligible for attunement.
Yeah, because I want to turn it into a rifle.
Oh gosh.
We can hang on to the other one and offer it to Buddy.
Gotcha.
I mean, his character is all about fire, so you know he's going to love getting the Staff of Frost. If you know anything about Dawn, he's going to have nothing at all to say about it.
Does this mean he's going to have a staff in both hands now?
Maybe so, except one of them is a bong. He was hoping to have the staff in the other hand as the lighter.
Well, no, because remember he has the Staff of Woodlands already.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's got a... He's already set in that department. So, are we thinking we're good here with our relations with these people, or do we want to try to push for more, or are we collectively trying to kill them? Are we going to let Bob kill them and I'll just stand by and watch, or?
I mean, the latter's fine
If
with me.
Bob lifts a fucking finger towards them, I am killing Bob.
Not the humans, man. Not the humans.
Hey, pretty sure we found Jung's sister here from the Swan crew. Yeah, I don't know, especially when you start digging into the mix of people here and you come across these two. It's like, well, I don't know. On the other hand, they are armed and they are prepared to resist you, so it's a bit of a mindfuck. This is about as solid of a community as you'll find. They've got literally everybody, old and young alike, ready to defend the commonality. Well, alright then. Let's head back to the wasteland here.
During that encounter, did I get Hot Baddie's name?
Yes, indeed. I just need to assign one. I would say with a 29 persuasion check, more than a name could have been obtained, but we can always leave that stuff for behind the curtain. In any respect, even if it's just hanging out and having a cup of tea.
Uh-oh, I think I broke World Tenny.
Oh, that's okay.
I think you were backing out of the map, and I was trying to reload my character sheet at the same time.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
I'm going to use my daily use of my Artificer Ring of Spell Storing to restore my 3rd level slot. For just in case.
Sounds like a good idea. And we'll just drop her here on the map just to kind of indicate our point of contact for this community. She is known as Ellie. And the location on the island, as they call it, is Raiders Isle. And yeah, apparently they've got a lot of people living back in there, if their word is to be believed. And from this point, I think we're kind of back to the drawing board as far as which direction we want to go.
If we want to take the truck, we better stay on the road. Do you guys want to head south on that highway?
Yeah, unless you want to use that truck against that Titan.
We could take the weapons back to the other community and offer them up.
I only want to see the truck used in a combat of that sort if we manage to get the Cucaracha car horn theme on there from the Lost Boys.
Steal the Dukes of Hazzard horn from somewhere.
So straight south to wherever we're thinking next, or do we want to go back and stop at the Fulton River District and offer them what sparse ammunition we have come across? They'll definitely be interested in it. You just kind of know that when they said they needed ammo, they're talking more than probably the 60 rounds or so that you're able to scrounge up between these guys.
We could wait and try to collect a little more then.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to do like periodic deposits or if you want to do just like one large, like, holy moly, where'd you get all this?
Everyone good with going south?
Yeah.
Works for me.
All right, south it is.
So, out of curiosity, for the truck we're in, what kind of engine is it? Is it gas or is it like diesel? Just for how loud it is.
I would say if it's a UPS truck, it's a gas.
Are you hoping the Titan hears us?
Oh,
A
geez.
little bit, no.
I'm
but
hoping you guys hear me, but I'm talking with the mute on this whole time, so, I would say, let's go with a gas engine in that respect. I originally had this vehicle kind of, identified as more of a construction vehicle, but even in that respect, I'm not the most knowledgeable as far as, like, what vehicles require which type of gas.
Mhm.
And I think just for ease of cohesiveness and coalescenciness, we should probably stick with regular gas. Otherwise, now we've got to add another resource in that we've got to track and try to find, and that's no fun.
Mhm.
All right. So if we're heading south from here, what are we thinking is our destination? Are we trying to like eventually wind our way through these roundabout? Maybe down to here, or maybe down to here, or perhaps over to here? Or are we, maybe, I wouldn't recommend it, or are we gonna like try to go off-roading once we get off of this spot here and go into the set areas that take like 8 sessions to get through one hex? Few options in that respect, but if the next major structure is our destination, those 3 would seem to fit the bill. This one looks kind of ruined. This one maybe stripped but still standing, and then this one looks like it could be reasonably intact, which in any of the 3 cases, you could be looking at friend, you could be looking at foe.
Shall we try the intact one first?
Mhm.
Probably best idea.
Okay. Heading down this way then. Let's check our rolls. Man, these dice. It's almost kind of like they know what I want going on. It's I don't know. You guys are seasoned enough to be optimistic at the fact that you've been out for a good portion of the day, especially in open terrain like this, and you've not encountered a single zombie. It's almost like, on one hand, your initial is like, holy crap, is it over? But then on no, they're somewhere, but for some reason they're not here.
That is unusual.
Mhm.
Okay, brief moment for a refresher here on my part. Yeah. Okay, this location is perhaps at one point in time was a bread making plant, maybe a pastry making factory of some sort. And in one of the stranger turns of events, it has seemingly been converted into a church of some type. How many of our characters are native to the Dragonlance setting side of things?
I'm not.
Well, in that respect, let's check our religion checks anyway. And we're just going to be looking at higher DCs more than likely, since nobody has a greater offhand chance of like, oh, I know what this is. But perhaps in your interactions with other people in the realm, your studies during downtimes, what have you, you may have come across something here or there.
Yes, I also worship the cinnamon bun.
Ah, the Little Debbie plant. Salvation.
It's the super flying spaghetti monster.
Uh-huh. Oh, we actually found the Twinkie factory, and of course, you know the leader is played by Woody Harrelson. Refresh my memory. What class is Bob?
Barbarian.
Just exclusively?
Yes, sir.
How crazy is that he's got like one of the better religion checks in the group?
Honestly, it's pretty funny because it's all about that God of War. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there you go. Okay. He's got some religious knowledge, and in that respect, he also knows which pantheons he doesn't like. I guess in this case, we could see either side. This is the deity known as Mishakal from the Dragonlance pantheon. In short, she is the goddess of healing and restoration, both in body and in the spirit of mortals. She is also the patron of motherhood. And while the facility definitely has a holy air about it, they are still locked down, secured. You have every evidence that this place is populated. It's just not your normal church in normal times where people are wandering the grounds and things of that nature. Walls in here are maybe 15, 20 feet high at most. There is a single, you imagine, sentry slash bell tower in the center of the complex. Although at this range, unless any of your characters have gloom vision, you're not able to tell if anybody is inside of it. Otherwise, there appears to be one large mechanical, possibly, gate to access the facility if you don't opt to just fly over the wall and broach their cordon. Entirely up to you, however you want to approach this. Zarin just offers a hopeful bit of perhaps this is a place where we won't need to kill everybody that we encounter.
We didn't kill anybody last time.
Yes, with great restraint, it seemed, for some of us.
Hey, don't look at me.
Well, as your characters are standing out here or chilling out inside your vehicle, running outside the gates, a person appears atop the wall. Could be human, could be elven, a little bit hard to tell in the gloom. You're thinking it's a lady, and dressed entirely in spotless white robes, which are just defying the grimy, grim nature of the apocalyptic setting we find ourselves in. And she just raises a single hand, kind of in a wave, except she doesn't wave.
I reckon Dalinar was driving, so he will shut the engine off, step out of the truck, and raise a hand back at her.
And then she casts Meteor Swarm. Oh wait, that was back at the Raider camp. That's what they would have done. She calls out in common. Do you mean harm to the followers of Mishakal?
I am not familiar with Nishikal, but if you mean us no harm, then I mean none to you.
Are you a friend of the living or a friend of the dead?
The living only.
That is an acceptable answer. May I ask who it is you are and where it is you come from? And what is the nature of your visit to this isolated area?
Anybody want to jump in on this?
It depends. Is she pretty?
She definitely is. Wisdom is more than likely her top attribute, but charisma would be a close second here. I'm actually looking for a token for this right now. That's funny. All my apparently, if you type in priestess, drow is primarily what you get. I was hoping not to do cleric, because then I'm going to get a much broader spectrum here. We'll take a look-see, though. That's what I was thinking. There's like 1,000 of them here. Alright, how about you? Nope. Yeah, we like you. Still not quite sure if we've got a human or an elf here, but she is speaking in common.
I guess I'll yell back up. What aid do you offer and what things do you need?
We offer aid to any who are injured, any who are under threat of infection into the Orange Undead. Beyond that, we offer refuge, security, food, water, the chance for restoration in a multitude of varieties, be it bathing or magical. As far as what we are in need of, valuable trinkets, especially those with mineral or gem-like value, are especially of use to us, as they serve as components for some of our most powerful spells.
We are attempting to ally the living against the dead. There is a battle coming between their leaders and others like ourselves who are fighting it. Could we call upon you for healing of the injured?
Such a quest would fall in line with the tasks that we are upheld to embody on a daily basis. This is something that we could absolutely be of assistance. It would be perhaps a logistical issue, depending on time, place, and our ability to transport our clerics from one place to another. But at face value, I find great worth in this quest that you are on. Perhaps you would care to come inside and we can discuss it further over a beverage of your choice.
If Dalinar feels like she's being honest, he'll look back at the others and just slowly start walking toward the gate.
Welcome to Mishikal's mission. We do prefer no violence be conducted within our walls. That is not absolutely necessary in the defense of the living. But we do not require any relinquishing of weapons or armaments of that nature. We do ask that you respect the peaceful nature of our sovereignty. Please, come in. Gates are opened. It is a large enough facility that you guys can actually drive the truck right inside, and we can proceed from there.
That works for me.
And they have a variety of beverages for your character's liking. One of the more unique ones is a sparkling holy water, which will effectively serve as a potion of vitality. They've unfortunately only got a 1 hour limit after they're removed from the source of blessing. But here on site, something that's sparkling and cold is not something you're likely to get your hands on every day if something like that interests you. Otherwise, they do have more common staples if just plain water is your thing. If you're looking for some tea, for some coffee, maybe something with a little kick, we've got a few varieties of sacramental wine that we are willing to share with you. And in the same respect, this is by no means a fancy restaurant. They don't have even near the quality of food that you found up at Raiders Isle. They've got some fruit, but it's obviously seen better days and was probably at its peak a couple of days ago, but still edible. They've got otherwise very, very just basic foodstuffs. It's obvious that food here is more just for fuel than for any kind of comfort or beyond that. She does have some basic information about the nearby region. Notably, yep, we've got that. Alright, so here to the direct south of us, and of course in your vehicle you may wish to take the road the long way around, but if you're open for a on-foot journey through some dark woods, directly to the south of us is the unholy ruins of Zaxarath. It is an area we believe to be heavily occupied by draconian forces working for the evil goddess Takesis. If you've been in this realm for any length of time, I needn't tell you what the draconians are. The location to the east of it, we have based on reports from our scouts. We believe it is attached directly to Zaxarath and has some value to its location. Whether it is a wellspring of power, whether they have some mineral resource or they're forging weapons, we've not been able to figure out. But there is frequent traffic between this layer to the east that we have simply entitled the Boss Layer and the nearby ruins of Zaxarath. If you choose to head south, do so with great caution and preparation. Further to the west of here, it has been some time since we've been in contact with them, but they were, and hopefully still are, a peaceful folk. It is a location that did not exist in Krynn, but in this realm known as Chicago, known as the Garfield Park Conservatory Botanical Gardens. They were working on a number of natural remedies, and for a time we were able to find mutual benefit, but unfortunately the nature of this orange virus appears to exceed all natural remedies, and while their aims are noble, we fear that their capacity to be of any use is quite limited. And directly to the north of that, one more location here along the lakeside. We have only heard tell that this is in fact what lies in this location, but we are familiar with it as residents of Krynn, but we cannot confirm that rumors actively are true that this is the forest community of Solus. It is a mostly treehouse community. They have a number of interconnected bridges that connect their society suspended in the trees above as a measure of safety. It does not keep them from touching their feet to the ground. They are avid farmers and survivalists of their own accord, and they make use of the land that they call home. But all of their structures and ways of living are suspended in the trees. Again, we have only heard rumor that this is indeed what can be found there. The locations closer by we have identified with a bit more certainty. As far as what lies further south beyond Zaxarath or further west beyond the conservatory, these are still mysteries to us. There are a great many locations in this region that are far too isolated for even us to be able to have any information about. You do get plus 10 XP for hitting a zombie with the bus, absolutely. 20 points if you're swinging a baseball bat out the window while you do so. Get yourself a home run.
We're going full video game mode.
Oh yeah, and additionally, because this is a temple, let's say that, that, and that. Okay, so standard prices would apply, but if your characters are interested, let's also. Alright, I guess we're like in the forest. May the forest be with you. There are 9 potions of greater healing. There are 4 of superior. And there are 4 of supreme. And then there are 4 ointments of soothing. All of them at standard prices if any of your characters are interested. I know we have a number of them appear automatically each week in our mercantile, but we don't always find extra options to stock up on expendables like this. So if you got the coin, it might be worth a consideration.
Everybody got some coin to start. How many of the ointment of soothing did you say there were?
There are 4 of those.
All right. I assume no discount here because we don't know them.
25% would still apply for Epic subs, regardless of where you're buying from.
All right.
It's kind of a renown bonus.
I'll buy all 4.
Okay. Good call, good call. Those will be invaluable, especially I don't know that we've encountered it yet at this table, but I keep saying for a long time, but I don't know necessarily how long it was because the wish has only been in effect for so long. But for those not aware, the big bads all put their big brains together and they cast a wish spell that transformed the potency of all of the orange zombies across the galaxy. In effect, the bite attack that used to be based around a 0 hit point mechanic, after which you could potentially become infected, potentially be transformed into an orange undead, that is no longer the case. Now it is your typical horror movie zombie bite nastiness where every time one of them bites you, there is the potential for infection. That part we've been playing right. The part I've been playing wrong is even when you make your saving throw against the infection. Good news, you're not a zombie. Bad news, you now suffer 1 level of exhaustion. So, if you're getting bit multiple times in the course of a combat and you're familiar with the exhaustion rules of D&D, you've got like 5 or 6 bite attacks of threshold before your character is just instantly dead. You can still have 212 of 290 hit points, but because your exhaustion level is down to 6, you're dead. So having the means to restore exhaustion, i.e. potions of vitality, ointments of soothing, they are quite invaluable, possibly even more valuable than healing potions and restoratives of that nature, because we've kind of got those in greater quantity at this point, whereas exhaustion restoratives are still fairly new. Case in point, a potion of supreme healing is 2,000 gold pieces. A potion of vitality, which restores all of your exhaustion as well as removes any diseases, poisons, I think even curses, maybe that are affecting you, that's 5,000 gold pieces per potion.
I've been trying to stock us up. And Dan, that ointment of soothing, is that a single level of exhaustion on those?
Man, that is a good question.
I tried to pull the compendium up, and it wouldn't load for me.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I believe the technical definition of the ointment is that it restores all exhaustion levels affecting you, which has kind of confused me because it makes me wonder what's the difference between that and the potion of vitality and why. Well, I know why one is cheaper and one is more expensive because I assigned the fucking cost to it. But I had a reason for that, and now that I'm looking at it, I'm struggling to remember what that reason was, why I set one cheaper and one more expensive when they effectively do the exact same thing. But 5,000 per is very spendy, even for like the most epic triple annual supporters. Like, that coin is going to go quick, so all of that long-windedness to say I think the ointments should cure all exhaustion levels unless the definition in the compendium says otherwise, but I guess we got to wait for Roll20 to get the hamsters moving again on that before we will know for sure.
Yeah, I'll check again in a little bit. Does anyone else want to buy anything?
Nope, I don't buy things.
He pays
You
the
just
iron
loot them?
price.
You said you were trying to get the definition of the ointment as soothing from the compendium, or was that something else?
Yes.
It says it removes any exhaustion you are suffering and cures any disease or poison affecting you.
That's what I thought. Can you stack that up next to Potion of Vitality and see if it says the exact same thing or more or less? It's awesome that one of us has access to the compendium at least. That'll save us a item on the checklist. And then, of course, from here we can kind of start our discussions whether we want to go investigate what seems to be a central hub of draconian activity. Doesn't really line up with our attempts to unite the realm, but the less draconians in the area, perhaps the better. Who knows what plots they're scheming. Alternatively, we could continue straight west-ish towards that conservatory.
So, Potion of Vitality removes any exhaustion you are suffering and cures any disease or poison affecting you. For the next 24 hours, you gain maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend. And potions crew, that's the description.
That's it right there. There's one additional effect. I don't know that it's worth all the extra gold, but depending on how your character spends hit dice and what have you, it might be worth it. I may adjust the Potion of Vitality cost as well.
The difference for Ointment of Soothing is it is 1d4 plus 1 doses.
Correct. And even that, we don't use that rule because when I have our players roll the weekly mercantile, I think I give them, I think it's like 2 die 3 plus 1 doses, and then it's however many gold pieces per dose. But yes, they are in play, and aside from that one extra little caveat for the Vitality Potion, they're a solid spend for sure, and very, very useful for the mechanics that we're playing with here. I will tell you, I don't know if there are ways to actively begin preparation against this, but the most dangerous mechanics in 5e I have found to be exhaustion and ability drain. And as we approach our end game, our Coalesced Realms end game, we can expect to find a few of those applications from some of our more devious bosses. But again, yeah, unless there's anything else we want to purchase here, what are we thinking as far as a path forward? Or do we want to go drive all the way back to our home base and see what's going on there? Who knows how we're going to get there, though, because I don't know how the truck's going to fare over this area. Or we press ahead out here in the field.
I'm good with pressing ahead.
Yeah, but where do we want to go? Do we want to go fight some stuff, or we want to find more people?
I'm a little biased to fighting.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not sure that Grix is the best person to ask for that.
Sometimes the best way to protect people is to get rid of their danger. Let's go mess up some wannabe dragons.
All right. Oh my. Oh, let's check here. Oh. Yeah, Zarend is appreciative of your escort to this location, but she is opposed to marching off actively to another area of danger and actively being surrounded by so much death. She expresses that a level of regret that she comes off so judgmental against your characters really just trying to survive in this setting. And she again emphasizes that it's the result of this clairvoyance, this farsight that she has, that there's some puppet masters out there that have this sequence of events in play, and they couldn't do everything themselves. Their whole aim was to cause the powers of death throughout the galaxy to reach such an intense level that part is still kind of questionable as well. What do you do when the powers of death are at a unstoppable level throughout the galaxy, like on the metaphysical level that all of the magical energies connect throughout the galaxy? How does death being in dominance over everything, how does that play out? And who is this puppet master or puppet masters in control of all this shit? So this is kind of where she's looking at it, but again, it's not anything that anybody aside from her can see. And in the same respect, the Mishikal's mission here is a place of great comfort and desirability for her, so we are actually going to end up depositing our NPC in this location for a while, as well as Melistra.
Before we take off from her completely, I do want to ask her, because she has shared her views of this Farsight thing with us, correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Kind of want to know what her view is on, because they described the boss layer as having something that might be empowering the Zak-Zaroth. Does she have any insight into if it's actually empowering the forces of death itself too?
Let's see. Fate is a weird thing. All right. She believes there is at the boss layer one of these. And perhaps whatever this magical wellspring, nexus point, whatever we're calling it this week, apparently whatever that source of power is, that is what has lured these monsters there. She knows there are draconians, but she can also sense there are a great... I don't want to say a great deal because I don't know how big I'm going to make the map just yet. But there are other monsters besides draconians at that site. And they are making use of the Nexus in unknown ways, and the results of this are what is causing the traffic between that layer and Zak-Zaroth.
Well, the little girl obviously doesn't want us unnecessarily fighting. I'm not sure how we defeat the undead without ending them.
Probably be one of those things where we just pick certain battles.
I forget, did anybody in this group have True Sight?
I don't believe so.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that was the case, because, yeah, if somebody were to have True Sight, then they might be able to kind of verify her story a little bit better with the rest of the group, but as it is, with her the only one with True Sight and this Farsight, Force Sight, whatever we're calling it, it's not that she comes off as unbelievable, it's that her story comes off as unbelievable. She's very convincing. None of you detect any ounce of deception about her. She obviously believes very strongly in the things that she's saying. It's just that even with your character's understanding of the cosmos, the galaxy, the multiverse, the pantheons, and all of the ways that magic weaves together, it's, if it is true, even if it is, it's like, what are we supposed to do about it? Like, we're people that are just living on this planet right here. So like, what, the 7 of us are gonna stop killing things, and that's gonna reverse the, like, I mean, it gets really weird.
I think Dalinar agrees with her idea. He just doesn't know how to enact something like that.
That's
Not
kind of been
equipped to
her
do it
dilemma.
yet.
Yeah.
It's part of the reason I want to explore areas more often. Is just to find stuff to help with that.
Or are we still thinking we're going to take that road south towards Zaxaroth or the boss lair?
Yeah, let's go south.
Now, which one do we want to hit first?
You guys can see and/or will discover, based on the natural path of the road, that it's going to lead you to the boss lair first. I don't know if we want to try to circumvent that with a little off-roading when the time comes, or if we just want to kind of skirt the front gates of the boss lair and 180 and immediately to Zaxaroth. That is a decision for when we get to that point, but just looking at the obvious way the map is laid out. Alright. Oh well, I was going to try to make it seem like a random encounter, but I'm going to have to shoehorn an encounter into this location right here. This is the watch post. It's somewhere in these 75 maps. There it is. And I gotta find it again to get you guys over there. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, if we're looking to kill stuff, this is about as straightforward as it gets. Guess we need to do a little chicanery on the setup. See how that plays, Okay. I mean, it ain't pretty. And it's a little unwieldy driving this big truck through here, but so far it's going okay. And in that respect, I mean to say that we're going to bring the truck with us on to the next map. And we may have an option or two here and there to make use of the Shatterpoint cannon. Anybody know what Shatterpoint's from?
Final Fantasy.
Good
I
guess.
know the Star Wars one.
That's exactly what it's from.
Mace Windu's ability.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I got it. Good spot. Yeah, Mace Windu's force power, in addition to Style 7 of lightsaber combat, which coincidentally is the same style that Darth Maul uses, so go figure that out. Mace Windu's power over the Force allowed him to see things almost like crystalline structures, and he could so finely pinpoint where the precise spot was to shatter any crystal, and he was able to apply that to his fighting techniques, and that's why he was so effective, especially against a seasoned bounty hunter like Jango Fett. I mean, Mace only strikes one time, and he cuts the guy's head off. It was a super cool book to read as well, and how they explain his powers and all that. Okay, let's get that set. We got the truck on the map. Oh yeah, we're immediately going to be into action here. As soon as you guys cross this section of the map, there are Draconians aplenty assailing your position here. I don't think I put lighting on this map. I did not. Good. So this is kind of what we've been getting used to on our overland travel maps. We're not really using the lighting, although I'm going to test a theory here. We are going to turn on the lighting, but we're going to turn on daylight mode as well. And let's just see how that plays for us. Alright, let me get your tokens. That's 6 of you, and then we need to get your companion. We lost our NPC, or rather she's staying somewhere else. Sting is kind of useless on these maps. He's very useful against undead, specifically the orange ones, not so much against normal encounters like this. But we'll still bring you onto the map just so I don't forget you. And then let's see how this lighting thing works out, if it does at all. Boom, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't work at all. It's supposed to unveil the entire map for you guys to see, but only within your lines of sight. And yeah, clearly it didn't do that, which is fine. This is how I originally planned the map to be set up anyway. We have to just measure our distances accordingly, keeping in mind that we can only see 60 feet ahead of us thanks to that lovely gloom. And one special mention for this dude way over here, he is invisible. That is what the little blue icon on his token means. So unless you have means of spotting through that, just pretend he is not there until such a time exists. Otherwise, we've got the familiar Baz Draconians. We've got the Sivak Draconians. These, I believe, are the Capac. These are the Aurochs, or let me see, did I get that one right? I think I was on a good... Yep, the Aurochs. Look at that. And otherwise, those are the Draconians we have gotten used to. This is a new one entirely. We have not seen one like this, and again, unless you've got extra senses, you still haven't seen one like that. So let's think we got time to burn through one round here, at least on your guys' side of things. Hopefully the initiative lands where all of you go first and then the Draconians, so we can at least do your turns and then kind of pause it between that. But we'll see where the dice land. Ultimately, I'm just saying that I need to close out on time because I'm going to sleep from like 10 p.m. till 3 a.m. and then go back out to work.
Rough.
Yeah, it's a couple days here and there throughout the month. It'll make some of the day shifts a little shorter. So it's the I'm paying it right now, but I'll be getting it later on. All right, so that is all of you, and then we're gonna add you in. You always go on a 1, as the mascots typically tend to do. Oh, character sheet, Bash, you're gonna go on. Wow, look at you trying to play. Going second in the turn order. I guess there goes that theory. That means I'm gonna have to take very quick turns. I got a lot of guys. There you go, look at you, good man, going on 6. All the way at the bottom. How about your Capac friend? Oh, I'm wrong. It's a Bozak, not a Capac. Maybe I didn't bring any Capacs onto the map. I don't think I did. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. We don't need you. You guys suck. Oh, okay. And last but not least, our dude down here. Draconian Mastermind. Oh, wow, okay. Going second in the turn order there all of a sudden. Alright. So, let's check for ties. Nope, we're good on that front. So, Katie, you've got first spot here. We might end up pausing this initiative mid-round, just as I said aforementioned, but we'll go as fast and as far as we can. Go ahead, Katie.
Okie doke. So, is this like just kind of brush? Is it trees? Like, what are we?
That
like?
is, yeah, some tall grass. This
Okay.
guy's kind of hanging out under the boughs of this tree right here, which is maybe like 15 feet tall.
Okay.
You guys are threading this old ruined road right here.
I'm gonna try go for him.
Alright. Not really happy with the scale of our truck here either. Oh, I don't like that. There we go. That's better. Ruinous Flail, okay. I forget, is this a Rakish Audacity Swashbuckler, or did you go otherwise?
Yes.
Well,
Yes, it is.
good news. 22 is my maximum hit points.
Hell yeah.
That is going
Oh,
to
this is good.
trigger that little bit right there. Potentially turn you to stone with that toxic
That
petrifying
is not
gas.
good. Let's do it. Come on.
That is good. Anything else for your turn, though?
I am going to over this way and then use my bonus action to try to hide however I can within the
Okay.
foliage / grassage.
Yeah, pretty decent. Sucks with a plus 13, though. That means you rolled a 2.
Are we surprised?
Nope. Alright, Mastermind, all the way over to the other side of the map. I don't even know what I can do. I've got that same 60-foot restriction on sight that you guys do. Man, who assigned this guy's spell list? This guy sucks. His best move is the move he does when he dies. Man, how fucking depressing is that? Goodness, Daniel, what were you thinking when you picked this guy for your team? I think he was the last one that was available to be picked. That's why the Capac isn't here. He went to the other team. Fucking hell. Well, alright. Yeah, it's official. You ain't doing much of shit. So I guess you're just going to move through the tall grass like so, and then pass it over to the Baz Draconians. And oh boy, are there a lot of them. They are all busting out automatic pistols. Range is going to be an issue. That's going to get us there. And over here, you are pretty far. Yeah, you ain't shooting shit. You definitely ain't shooting shit. You guys gonna have to move along the overpass here. Yep, that'll take care of your stuff. That'll take care of yours. And that leaves 3 of the Baz who are within line of sight. I just kind of set your tokens on the board where I thought you might be. If you want to change your position, I kind of have some of you already outside, so you're not having to waste time on your turn exiting the vehicle. I've got Fury on the top on the cannon. I've got Nyx on the top of the vehicle as well, and then I got Bob and Grix kind of standing side by side. But if you guys want to adjust your positions before these guys start firing on you, now would be the time to do so. That works for me as well. Yeah, I mean, if you want to step out a little further from the vehicle, I got no issue with that. Give yourself a little head start. But with that in mind, we're going to have the Baz, all 3 of them open fire on the 3 nearest characters. 1 on Grix, 1 on Dalinar, 1 on Bob. Boom. 2 shots on Grix. Did not hit. Two shots on Dalinar. The first one actually hits the windshield and leaves a nice crack in it, but it does not break through to hit you. This guy's must be using a 22 at range. And then we will take our 3rd shots on Bob. Oh dear. Yeah, this guy needs to go back to the firing range for some practice. He's one of those guys that calls it a clip. Well, shit, yeah, then I guess we're just going to have the Braveheart mass charge across the field here as you see these 6 Draconians screaming and crying bloody murder as they charge as one under the overpass to get closer to your position. You're not really sure what these guys over here were doing. They didn't even try to like angle in to get closer. They must have thought like some of you were hiding out here or some nonsense. They're not the brightest creatures. Oh, well, I think that is it for the Baz. So, Nyx, your turn is next.
They're not really labeled, so I guess I'm just gonna shoot the one that's like right across from me twice. Like
Gotcha.
the closest shot, if that makes sense.
This due directly to your south?
Yes.
That works for me. Yeah, I meant to throw some labels on. I knew I forgot something. I knew something was good here. Oh, that is good enough to hit and almost good enough to one shot. That will finish it off, and thankfully nobody's standing close by to get petrified.
Cool. I'll end my turn there.
Love it. Alright. The Auroch Draconians, of which there are 3. Oh, this kind of feels like a prep round. I think so. Wow, at will invisibility. That must be nice. Alright, we will all three of us go invisible, so get those same blue hazy tokens, icons placed on our tokens, I should say. And then we're going to do a half move from there. And just kind of shift around a little bit. Pass it over to Fury's turn. Oh god. With only 12 shots, do you use one here on the big guy, or do we hold off on that?
No.
It is a line effect, so I mean, technically you could maybe angle it to hit a small guy and a big guy here, but ideally you'd be able to park the truck like over here and shoot it to the east.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen them do anything that makes me want to use the very limited ammo for them.
Sure.
Alright, let's use my action to use one of my slots to make a new cannon.
Alrighty. Gonna give you the super cannon right here, and then you go stick with all reliable. I see how it is.
Well, I saw how easily the ones there in front of me popped, so I'm like,
Yeah, what you need to do is convert this cannon to a fireball so you could hit like a bunch of them in a radius. Boom.
yeah, that'll be on our next long rest. I'll convert that staff into a rifle, and I'll be able to do that.
Nice. Did you get your cannon onto the board? Do you get an attack with that as well?
Yeah, I have to use my bonus to do that.
Sure.
Let's see, the one just to the south of Bob there.
Gotcha.
And I had to fix my damage for the cannons because for some reason it didn't automatically do it for level 9.
Ouch. That's a solid shot right there, and a little bit of a shove.
And that should be it for me.
Alright, we're making good time. We may make it through the round yet. Grix, your turn.
Okay. Well, let's 5 in. I can make it to that guy pretty easily. I think. Oop.
Oh, absolutely.
Trying to think. Oop, that's not. Yeah. Okay. We'll take a bonus action to rage,
Alright.
and then we'll swing away.
Oh, gosh.
And with my nope, because that says oh no, I get it 2 attacks, right? Oh.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay. The petrifying gas will spew in response to that. That's a con save for Grix. I think DC is 11. Yeah. Oh, that's very, very good.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Alright. The Bozak will activate. That's the 3 of them down here. Oh. Man. Don't really seem to be a lot of variety between these guys. Alright, boom, boom, boom. There we go. We'll go invisible again with 3 of the homies. Yowie. And then likewise we will take a bit of movement. 20, 20, 20. And then it is Dalinar's turn.
All right, Dalinar will use the teleport ability to Misty Step out of the cab, and we will start with this one here. Just throwing an Eldritch Blast.
Oh, ouch, okay. That's a vaporized.
Next attack on this one here.
Yep, even on top of the overpass, you got a pretty clear line of sight on him. Oh dear. That hurt.
And he's still alive, so he'll get the third one too.
Come on, natural 1. Oh god, yeah, he's dead.
That is turn.
Alright. Well, look at that. Bob, your turn.
Nice. I am gonna run up to the big guy over there. I'm gonna bonus action rage.
Oh, my bad. I was on mute right there when I thought I was on unmute. What kind of movement is your character working with? Because we need to scale up to the top of the overpass here.
40, but if I bonus action rage first, then I have an extra 20.
Okay. Roll me an athletics check. Let's see if you can't just like hop and jump your way up there. You've already got a pretty decent long jump. Oh, jeez. Well, all right. Yep, there he goes. Right up to the top there. And in rage.
Money.
It's like mine.
All right, buddy, go ahead. Well, that's quite good against my 16 AC, and 30 hit points is a lot to this guy.
I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, not with
That
that
was
-5.
awful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use one of those inspos.
That is, that will hit, and that will finish it off. Let's refresh on what happens with these guys. I think it's the illusion. Yep. Or no, wait. It's this one. The Draconian crumbles into dust that then forms a spectral shrieking image of the character who killed it. The image lasts for 1 minute. Each creature hostile to the Draconian within 10 feet must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be frightened, blah, 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 blah. I can delete this guy from there. I can put a new Bob down. Make some adjustments. We'll take that.
Oh, he's a handsome fella.
Yeah, not bad. Let's see. Oh, come on. I can't type. There we go. That is set. We don't need hit points. We don't need armor class. There we go. And because it's a specter, we'll make it almost translucent right there, so it's very obvious which one is the real Bob, which one is the Shrieking Bob. We've had issues with that before where sometimes even the character who's been copied, their turn will come up and they're like, okay, so I'm going to move over here and start attacking. Wait, that's not you, dude. Alright, well that is bonus action, move to attack, so what else you got?
That's it.
Okay. Well, we got 2 of these Sivak Draconians in play. They are one of the few Draconian races that can fly. So we will do so. We're going to lift ourselves to, let's say, 20 feet high, match the height of the overpass. And we're going to take a serrated, actually, might as well get over into flank because we got the move for it. And then we'll take a serrated blade attack. Jeez, good thing you're raging right there. That turns out to be 13 damage off of the nat 20. Okay, let's kick this guy out of here. Toss you to the 4 winds. The other Sivak will likewise float up to the 20-foot height and 60 feet closer over to here. That will close out their turn. That will bring it over to Sting, who is just going to chill out on top of the truck here because this is once again a combat where we are not going to find great use. And that cycles us to the top of the round. We need the initiative copied, as always, to our Discord channel. And this will be our official closeout here, friends. A bit of an abbreviated one. It's been a pleasure sharing this table with you here this evening. And unfortunately, we will not be doubling up on our sessions this month, so we will catch up 2 weeks from now with our next session, session 27. Pull a bit more at this thread and see just where it leads us. Otherwise, you know the usual stuff. There's no RU without you. Abbreviation guy, Last Survivor, Coalescence, signing off, and have a good night all. We'll see you.
Night.
Good night. Thanks, Dan.
When everything feels cold, everyone is on their way back home. I start humming a song that takes me places that are still unknown. When everything feels cold, it feels like we are digging a hole. After all is said and done, I'm sitting on the pavement all alone. Nothing can save us. Nothing can save us. Nothing can save us now. Nothing can save us. Nothing can save us. Nothing can save us now. Nothing can save